The following encounter follows Chris from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill as he enters Mount Auburn School in Cleveland, a historic building abandoned since 2006. Closed due to declining enrollment and crushing repair costs, it has spent nearly 2 decades as a crumbling shelter for the homeless and a playground for vandals. From the moment he steps inside, the danger is physical and immediate. The very staircases are shattered, collapsed into grotesque shapes, forcing him to navigate the ruins like a climber on a treacherous mountain of neglect.
Oh my God, these stairs aren't any better. Jesus Christ. Oh shit, what's it? Tonight, I'm exploring Mount Auburn School, a historic Cleveland building constructed in 1922. Like many aging schools across the city, Mount Auburn faced declining enrollment and mounting structural repair costs, ultimately leading to its closure in 2006. Since then, the building has sat boarded up and abandoned for nearly 2 decades, only used by homeless people to stay warm from the cold, evident by the small fires recently set that I noticed while exploring. In 2021, redevelopment plans were proposed to transform the school into affordable senior apartments. But as the years continue to pass, the building continues to deteriorate, making demolition the likely outcome in the future. These stairs look crazy. How does that even happen? You gotta like stay on the edge of the stairs to make it up. You're not gonna make it up that way. That's crazy. Wow.
But the decaying structure isn't the only source of tension. As he moves through the icy, empty classrooms, signs of recent human presence are everywhere. The smell of smoke, fresh fires built for warmth, and the echoing, unmistakable pop of distant gunshots, a grim reminder of the neighborhood's reality. Then, the sounds become more personal. Unexplained bangs echo down the halls. He hears what sounds like talking. The feeling of being watched, of not being alone in the hollow building, becomes impossible to shake.
People in here smoking. You can kind of smell it. Yeah, somebody might be here, dude. That's a lot of noise. What the fuck? It almost sounds like sounded like talking. Damn, you hear that? Those are gunshots. That's every day in Cleveland.
Amidst the chaos, he notices something bizarre and consistent. In classroom after classroom, the light fixtures aren't hanging from the ceiling. They've been shoved up into the ceiling tiles, hidden behind the styrofoam grid. It's a small, illogical detail, but it's everywhere. No scrapper would do this. It serves no purpose. It's just a pervasive, silent wrongness that adds a layer of psychological unease to the already oppressive atmosphere.
Why are all the light fixtures like up on top of the ceiling? Like behind that styrofoam stuff? That's weird. I noticed it like that in several classrooms too. Watch, look. It's the same thing going on in the classrooms. Like, what is that? Why are they all behind the, shit, what do you call that? I don't know, like the ceiling tiles. Yeah, They're like up there. That is weird. It's like that on every floor, I think. Oh, the floor is messed up in here. Yeah, look, same thing. The light fixtures are like behind the ceiling tiles. There's hella mold in here.
The exploration reaches its peak of tension in the basement. The rooms are darker, colder, and arranged in confusing dead ends. Here, in a room with a single solitary chair, he's overcome with a raw, instinctive feeling of dread. He can't explain why, but the space feels deeply wrong. Pushing further, he hears distinct shuffling movements coming from a pitch-black pit. With his flashlight failing, the feeling of a presence solidifies from a suspicion into a certainty.
That's creepy. It's a dead end with a chair. That's creepy. I don't know why I feel creeped out, but that felt creepy. Walking in that room like that. What's back here? That's weird. It looks like a pit back there. I remember this type of paper at school. It's been years since I've seen that. Shit. Bro. Alright, I'm making way too much noise. It's time to get out of here.
After he leaves, thinking the strange noises were just a cat, he reviews his footage. What he finds chills him to the bone. In a hallway he remembers as empty, a dark humanoid figure appears in the frame of his GoPro, lingering for a moment before dissolving into nothing as he pans away. On another camera angle from the same moment, a shadowy form ducks behind a doorway just out of his line of sight. He captured something he never saw with his own eyes.
What I'm about to show you is a few things I didn't see while I was exploring. But I noticed these things after I looked at the footage when I got home. The strange thing about what I'm gonna show you is that although all three cameras were recording the same thing at the same time, you can only see this person in the GoPro and cell phone footage. I'm gonna show you all three of the camera angles. Tell me in the comment section if you see it. That's wild. You can see a dark figure appear and then dematerialize as I pan the camera. Oh my God, these stairs aren't any better. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Oh my God, bro. God, these stairs aren't any better. Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
He went into Mount Auburn School, braced for collapsing floors and the danger of other people. He left grappling with something else entirely. The evidence he brought back suggests the true occupants of the abandoned school aren't just living in the present, hiding in the dark. Some of them, it seems, exist just outside the corner of the eye, recorded by a lens but invisible to the explorer alone in the echoing, frozen dark. The following encounter was posted by Dan in his YouTube channel. With two other explorers visiting from Australia, they enter a nameless, decaying Baltimore building. What begins as a late-night urban exploration quickly descends into unease. The stairwells are terrifyingly unstable. The walls are plastered with bizarre old advertisements, and the air is thick with the smell of decay and neglect. But these explorers are about to find something that goes far beyond typical vandalism.
Hi everyone, welcome. This is Friday night here on Patreon, and I am here with Drew from Adventures with Drew.
No, Drew's Adventures.
Drew's Adventures, and Werner, who's in the back seat.
Werner's Adventures.
And Werner's Adventures. And they have come here all the way from Australia to visit Baltimore. Oh, this is the scariest stairwell I've ever seen. Anywhere. Oh my god, that scared me.
Pushing deeper into the ruin, they enter a room that stops them cold. In the center sits a solitary wooden chair. Wrapped tightly around its arms and legs is a thick, heavy-duty cord, knotted and secured. The implications are immediate and horrifying. This isn't just a squat. The evidence suggests someone was restrained here against their will.
They tied someone to this chair.
Oh, you reckon?
Look.
They have.
What?
Look at this one. They've tied someone to this chair. Look at it. It's got tied. Oh, shit. Goodness.
Someone was tied down to this.
Oh, my God. That's just fucked up.
Someone was tied down to that chair.
Yeah, no doubt.
And with the condoms everywhere.
Yeah. That's just weird.
Wow. It's fun finding a sick rape room.
Yeah, exactly. This is... Yeah.
It's making me freak out a little bit.
Shaken, the group decides to leave the room and the building, carrying the disturbing image with them. The encounter is over, but the question hangs heavy. What was the true purpose of that room? Was it a consensual kink scene or something far more sinister? For the Baltimore explorer, the story doesn't end there. The building and the chair continue to haunt his thoughts.
When I need to leave.
It's not easy.
Woo! Oh, I'm glad about getting out of there.
Yeah,
that was tight. Oh, thank you, Dan.
A few nights later, the Baltimore explorer returns alone to film exterior shots. He finds the door they used has been freshly boarded up, but right next to it, another boarded door has been forcibly ripped open. His curiosity turns to dread as he re-enters the building and heads straight for that room.
So following my first visit to this building, it was Monday morning around 1 a.m. and I decided to head out there by myself to get some exterior shots of the building. When I pulled up, I was quite surprised to see that the door that Drew and Werner and I had used to go into the building had been boarded up. But next to that door was another door that had been boarded up, and someone had ripped the board off of that door. Curiosity got the best of me, and I went into the building again, and lo and behold, the chair that was sitting there with the cord on it had been moved to a pile of trash into another room. So whoever was using that room for whatever purpose came back to clean it up. Of all the trash in this place on the first floor and second floor, that's the only thing they cleaned up were the condoms and the chair.
In the cold light of his solo return, with the scene partially sanitized, he sees new, chilling details. Dark stains on the chair that look unmistakably like blood. Scuff marks on the floor around where the chair sat, suggesting a frantic struggle. They're the deliberate erasure of evidence by someone who didn't want this scene discovered.
A few nights ago, with a bunch of a couple guys from Australia, and right here there was a chair with a cord tied to it, like they had tied someone down. The chair, I just don't want to step on a nail here. The chair, they threw it over here. But it definitely has blood on it. I mean, that's definitely blood right there. The chair was right here. This is their foot. Their foot was, they were literally struggling.
Yeah, they were.
That's what that is. They were struggling, and that's their foot marks.
He left the building for the second and final time, carrying more than just footage. He carried the weight of a disturbing timeline, a suspicious room discovered, documented, and then, within days, meticulously cleaned by persons unknown. The explorers had stumbled not upon a static relic of the past, but an active, sinister present. The true horror wasn't in what they found, but in the proof that whoever was responsible was still close enough to return and cover their tracks. The following encounter follows the explorers from the channel exploring with fighters as they approach a seemingly abandoned house. Their first discovery is unsettling. A live animal trap with fresh food inside, placed within the last few hours. Then, a note on a door, "Gone shopping. Please don't open door. Cat inside." But the door's wide open. The house reeks of a foul, overwhelming odor. They have no idea they are walking into a recently occupied tomb.
Shot. It's just an old MX-5. Yeah. Creepy place. There we go. God.
You've got the key in there.
What the fuck? It's got food in it. It's like a trap. Yeah, it's got food in it.
As soon as we walked in, we came across this large trap with fresh food in it. Now, although the rest of the house looks abandoned, this was definitely placed there recently.
Why has that got food inside? Gone shopping. That window's open. There's no way someone lives here, right?
It's a drone.
Fucking Jesus.
I mean, there's vines across the window. This has been abandoned for a long time.
Yeah. Oh, the pills. Wow. Just like a little bedroom. It's just very weird that they've got like a cat trap.
Yeah.
Following the putrid smell to its source, they enter a back room. What they find there is not for the faint of heart. A stained hospital bed sits in the center, and on the floor beside it, a dark, sodden stain has seeped into the floorboards, the unmistakable, decomposing outline of a human body, complete with the silhouette of clothing. Someone died here, alone, and remained undiscovered for so long that they melted into the very structure of the house.
There's a hospital bed, isn't it? Did you see it?
Oh yeah. It is, you're right.
There's something weird about this place. I feel like the smell should have been a big giveaway as to what we were going to find in this next room.
The fucking stench.
Oh no. Oh god.
What is that?
Oh no. You know exactly what it is. Oh man. We're going to need masks in here. You know what that is, don't you?
What?
Someone's died. That's where their body's decomposed. That's probably even the trousers and everything that was on them and what they were wearing. That's disgusting. That's insane. Even up on the... I feel like I'm going to be sick. That's what the smell is.
Reeling from the discovery, they decide to attempt communication. Armed with a spirit box and an EMF meter, they begin asking questions into the heavy, foul air. Almost immediately, they are affected physically. Their hearts race, breathing becomes difficult. They interpret this as a sign of a powerful presence. And then, the first intelligent response, a loud, distinct thump from another room, seemingly answering a direct question.
Are there any spirits here? We've come to talk to you. What? He was fucking walking just then from another room. If there's anybody here, we just want to make contact. Can you make a noise? Can you hear us? If anyone's here that can hear us, please make a noise so we can start to talk.
There's a little thud then. My heart is going mad. It's like I can't breathe.
Yeah.
And my heart is going absolutely crazy.
Good thing about this so far is I don't think there's loads of animals around, because otherwise we would be hearing them now with the knocks and moving around.
I don't know why, but for the first couple of hours I was really struggling to breathe, and it felt like my heart was just going a million miles an hour.
So I wondered that maybe we could contact a doctor using a REM pod to see if Joe was being affected by a ghost, or whether or not he's just a fat bastard.
Ice in the corridor. It's just a black cylinder with an aerial. If you touch the aerial, it should just make a noise and it'll let us know that you're here. That's the second time I've had something really bizarre in that room.
The activity escalates. A series of loud, rapid bangs hits the front door. Not wind, not an animal, but something solid striking it multiple times. They catch it on camera. Then, the most chilling moment. While sitting in the death room, they hear a sudden, loud, rustling movement shoot past them in the hallway, followed immediately by a high-pitched electronic beep right in the explorer's ear. They scramble to look, but the corridor's empty. No cat could have caused it. The feeling shifts from investigation to invasion.
Fuck. I mean, okay.
Your living room, whatever you call it.
Oh my fucking god!
Your living room, whatever you call it.
Oh my fucking god! I swear I've just seen orange light outside. What the fuck?
The door's just moved.
Fuck, that was me.
That door's just moved.
What do you mean? How?
Why
the
are there
fuck?
toothpicks?
What?
Look at the top.
Yeah?
Toothpicks.
Yeah.
But that door, this front door, has just moved. And I think I've got it on camera. Oh, maybe not. What the fucking hell was that?
I don't have a fucking clue. I have absolutely zero idea. The fact that I kept on hearing weird shit in here as well.
I've got you on camera that. I've got everything fully on camera there.
Yeah.
What was that?
Sorry, it just beeped.
What just fucking beeped?
There was someone.
Someone?
There was someone in here just then. And it wasn't a person. That was too much movement for that not to be.
Cat?
There's no cat in here. That was a beep, like a camera going on or something.
It was right next to my ear.
Was it?
It was in my right ear in that room again.
But what I mean is there is no one
Yeah,
here.
yeah. That was a beep, like a high-pitched beep in my right ear.
But all that movement, Joe, was from in here. I just need to have a quick look. This place is starting to creep me out now.
Yes.
That was very loud and I caught it all. And I thought someone had just come in, or maybe, the cat. But to me, it sounded like it moved across me into that room.
Realizing the entity seems to shy away from being watched, they continue the session privately. Using a device that lights up when touched, they begin receiving what appear to be intelligent, affirmative responses to direct questions. They confirm they are speaking to a male. They confirm he died in the house. He answers their questions, but only when their backs are turned, as if he is lingering right behind them, visible only to the sensors.
That's fucking creepy. Why? Are you here with us now? Are you the person who died in this house? Can you touch the device now, please? Do you not like being seen? Come back in. If that goes off, well, like... Can you now set the device off again? Can you try and use it to communicate with us? What the fuck was that? What's this? NHS. Medical oncology.
Please, can you set off the REM pod if you're here listening to us? We thank you so much. We hope that you're happy where you are.
Let's just ask questions in private. That was a big bang. If it's okay, can we ask you some questions? You prefer it when we're away from you, so we can't see you setting it off, yeah?
I have to see.
Oh my god, man.
I have to see that.
What?
That REM pod, I have to see it.
My head is all over the place now. I am so confused. I'm not, because we are definitely talking to someone who's died in this house, correct?
Don't think that's it.
What is happening? Are we talking to someone, or can you confirm that we are definitely talking to the man or woman who died in this house? Are you a man? Why don't you want us to see you? Can you set it off now? Can you help us out by setting it off while we can see it? They don't want to be seen. But let's keep asking questions. We're getting actual intelligent responses here. We just have to do it in private, which is fine.
They left the house having made a grim archaeological find and a chilling paranormal contact. The death stain was a testament to a lonely, tragic end. The intelligent responses on their devices suggested that the person who met that end might still be there, confined to the rotting rooms, capable of moving doors, making sounds, and even communicating. A sentient, unseen tenant trapped forever in the place he died.